police are on their way. I pay for the food on this table. The sweat on my brow, that food is. The sweat on my brow. Anything else you'd like? I've got a whole house here. Anything else you'd like to help yourself to?
Yeah. I'd like some wire cutters, please. Something that can cut through barbed wire. Oh, and a torch. Don't look like that, Mr. Lloyd. I know you got plenty of tools in here. I've been watching this house for ages. And I'd like another look round your kitchen cupboards. I was in a hurry the first time. I want to see if there's anything I missed.
The food on this table...
It's an awful lot of food, isn't it, Mr. Lloyd? A lot more than on anyone else's table. Half this street thinks your missus must be messing about with Mr. Haverstock, the butcher. But she's not, is she? You are. Wire cutters, torch, food. And I'd like to use your bathroom before I leave, please. Oh, look. There's the sweat on your brow.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the channel, The Law and the Promise, where we talk about the laws of being and the instructions of being and how we can be happy, joyful, living a good life. And not just some of the time, not just once in a while, all the time. And it's really about, viewpoint, your point of view, your opinion, and how far you take that, is totally up to you. You don't have to let things trigger you. If they are triggering you, then you need to go look at you, because whatever's triggering you, that's what you are. And you need to stop screaming at the outside. It's not going to change anything as far as they're concerned. You're just reinforcing what they already believed. This is a place of walking, talking thoughts and beliefs. You don't have to join in. That's your choice, whether you grab onto one and run with it. Okay? So the idea is to believe, just simply believe in awareness and being aware. And what you're aware of, you put words to. Okay? And God is the word. Whatever word you put out there, God is. You made a form. It's a limited thing. It's an object. Okay? And the word comes to life. God is the word, and the word comes to life. God is the word, and it comes and shows itself to you. It comes to life. This story is called life. It comes to the story of life. Okay? And men are in the story of life. Okay? And God is being a man. Now, some people get a very limited and shallow understanding of that and think they can do whatever the hell they want. It's all forgiven and forgotten. They can do anything they choose or desire, and nothing's going to happen to them. They don't care. Okay? They're quite confident in that belief, and so they are getting stuff because God doesn't care. Okay? He doesn't care about your personality. Okay? He cares about what you feel in your heart. So if you're doing that, you're making yourself bigger than everything else, and you're basically saying that you, the man, or the God, and you've way turned away from God. Okay? You think you're important. You think you give life. You think that when you imagine what you say, you're going to imagine, and what you say it's going to be, because the word has been coming to life for you. And you know that. And you take it to mean that life is a story. No, it's not. God is life. That's eternal. Okay? God is life. The story of men being in the story of life. of God being there and cleaning up the mess. That ends. And then men get to come hang out for a long time. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. And then time to go. No more story of life. Okay? As it was, it begins anew because God is life. Life is. It is. This place is eternal. It's where God's children learn and grow up. It's his imagination. You can't hurt anything here. And you get to come home when you've acted enough like God as a man. Okay, that you give your life for another, that you try to do good, but if it comes down between you and your family eating or not, you'll break the rules. And you'll pray to God to protect you because your babies are hungry. And he'll give you ideas and things and ways and means of getting that. And you'll be thankful. You won't care if you're stealing. Okay, you won't. Because it'll be obvious this is where God guided you. There's a great episode in Doctor Who, in David Tennant years, where it's the child and the one with the gas masks. And the girl who is taking care of a bunch of children, she's stealing food from the neighbor. When the bomb alarms go off, they go down into the tunnels, and she goes into their kitchen and starts helping herself. And she's feeding these children. Well, she gets caught one time, and she is just, impersonal, and she doesn't care. And she's freaking them out with what she's saying. It's quite obvious. They're starving. They're thin as rails. Okay? They're making it, but they're thin as rails. And these people are just flat out bad. Okay? Y'all been getting all kinds of food and taken from all kinds of people. Okay? I don't care. I'm taking from you. And this is this symbiotic relationship. Okay? The ones who are high on the hog, fat ones fall down. She's taking their food. And now they're living in fear because she'll tell everyone what they've been doing if they don't leave her alone and let her take whatever the fuck she wants. And she does. And she's not sorry. She doesn't regret it. She has one regret. She lost her little brother. She didn't know how it happened, and she didn't know how to fix it. She'd been doing the best she could. But it turns out it wasn't her little brother. It was her child. Back then, there were stigmas to all that, so there you go. It's understanding these things. It's an understanding, an insight, a flash of understanding, and then everything starts to change. And the Christ is telling you, I'll take care of everything. Give me your burdens. And this is what the great Emmett Fox was explaining. If you do nothing but the golden key, casting your burden to the Christ, you'll figure all this out and it'll be fine. You were meant to live life, a good life, and that your life speaks for itself. And this is what people get worried about. My life isn't perfect, so it's not speaking good. And that's not true. Just because people have a lot of money and cars and houses and beautiful bodies and all that other stuff, well, a lot of them don't have love. Okay, and that's what they're searching for. And then those who have love want more of the stuff. Okay. So they can make their children's lives easier. But then they realize, not really, rather stay on the fringe. Okay. Because I want them to know God. I don't want it to, I want it to be comfortable, but don't necessarily, I don't want to interfere in anyone's journey. So I'm going to lead them, and if I think they'll be comfortable, but whatever happens will happen. I'm doing the best I can. And I know they'll be fine because they have God with them. And that's just how it is. God is. These are the eternal truths, the beatides, things that are always true. Okay, there's always the people. Man is eternal, for God is eternal. But the story of life, okay, the story of life here on earth with men ends. Okay, and then it's just life. It's not a story anymore. It broke out of imagination. It's not a story anymore. It's real. So I hope this helps. Blessings to you. And thank you. Thank you for being you.
I am your mummy. I will always be your mummy. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
What's happening? Doctor has changed no.
Shh. Come on, please. Come on, you clever little Nana Jeans, figure it out. The mother, she's the mother. There's got to be enough information, figure it out.
What's happening?
See? Recognizing the same DNA. Oh, come on. Give me a day like this. Give me this one. Welcome back! 20 years to pop music. You're gonna love it.
What happened?
The nanogenes recognized the superior information, the parent DNA. They didn't change you because you changed them. What an old friend.
Are you still free? Can you be? When some cold